Hi everyone, I'm Jack Rankin. I'm the President of Chester Students' Union and I'm here at our annual review and I'm joined by Helen.
Hello, I'm Helen Galbraith. I'm the Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience here at Chester and I started at the university in February 2021.
And what a busy few months it's been. So Helen, can you tell me a little bit about kind of your first few months here at Chester?
Yeah, thanks Jack. It has been a really busy few months, hasn't it? And I've really enjoyed my first few months here at Chester. It's such a welcoming place and such a great university in a great location. I've really enjoyed meeting lots of different staff and students over the last few months, and I think I've been so impressed by the way in which staff and students have worked so hard in what has obviously been a challenging year against the backdrop of the COVID pandemic.
So what are the key things you've looked to tackle in your first few months?
I've been really focused on trying to understand our students firstly, really just getting to know our different students, our different sites and the ways in which we work here at Chester. The things I've been most keen to tackle are firstly around student communication and secondly about how we respond to student feedback and student inquiries. So I've really been looking at how we signpost our different services and support and the way in which we communicate with our students through fora such as email, and you'll know we've launched our new Student Shout-Outs weekly email this year. So Jack, how did you find the year 2020-21 and what do you think's changed for students?
Yeah, well, I think it's been a really interesting year. I think last year we thought we'd be on the way out of COVID. That wasn't what happened here. We've had to see students kind of move everything online. Again, the hybrid approach, kind of that new way of learning. I think students at Chester have really adapted really well to that. We've got an ongoing mental health crisis in higher education, and kind of seeing the students battling that during a pandemic was really interesting, and kind of seeing how our mental health services really adapted to that, moving everything online and really supporting our students was great to see. I think we've got more priorities to come. I think we've got, kind of tackling kind of sexual violence across higher education, and kind of seeing the students react to that has been great to see. So Helen, what achievements are you most proud of over the last year?
So I think the most significant achievement is the launch of our new citizen student strategy, and it's such an exciting strategy aiming to deliver a fantastic holistic student experience for all of our students. So I'll be really looking forward to working with you and Students' Union and other colleagues to deliver against that plan next year. So that's definitely one thing. The next thing I'm really proud of is the way in which colleagues have worked in partnership over the last year, and I think that's a culture that we've really seen developing. I've really enjoyed building working relationships with you and the other student officers, with student-facing staff across the university and with our academic colleagues. And an example like our student communications is a great example of how we work together to really deliver improvements.
Definitely.
A couple of other highlights would be the developments of our university chaplaincy. It's fantastic that we've appointed our first Muslim chaplain here at Chester, and we've been working hard to improve our faith spaces across our different sites. I'm also really proud of the way that we've made progress on tackling unacceptable behaviours. Our Unacceptable Behaviours Task Force, which I chair, has really gone from strength to strength this year. And as you know, we've launched our new Respect campaign, and there are posters and videos and lots of information now all around our different campuses. And Jack, how about you? What were your highlights of last year?
I think there was so many amazing things to be proud of. We launched our new strategic plan at the SU. We want to be accessible, we want to be credible, and we want to believe in our students at Chester. I think one of the key things from that is kind of widening our staff team to be available at every site, kind of having that presence, both in person and virtually. I think another thing which we should be really proud of is how, again, we've worked in partnership. I think there's some key things such as kind of our equality and diversity kind of needs, but also kind of our social capital work, which is a key kind of part of the strategic plan for the university. So Helen, by this time next year, what are the key things you'd like to have achieved?
Well, we definitely need to make progress in implementing our new citizen student strategy, and I'm really excited about that. We need to work on induction for all of our students to ensure that we've got a year-round offer that covers all of our international and our postgraduate students, as well as undergraduates. I'd like to do more work to signpost the range of opportunities that we've got on offer for our students, so that students really feel they've got a personalised offer, really tailored to what they want to do and what they want to get out of life at university. We also need to make progress on student mental health, as you've mentioned, and doing some work in partnership between the university and the Students' Union will be a priority there to tackle issues such as loneliness and isolation and make sure all of our students really have that strong sense of belonging that we want for them. We also want to make progress on our social capital work, as you've mentioned, and that will be a really exciting way of ensuring that all of our students, no matter what their background, have the opportunities and the skills and the networks to really succeed and do well in their employment post-university.
Yeah.
And one further point is the launch of our new town centre presence at Warrington, which will be a fantastic development for both new and continuing students. And Jack, what do you think our students will be most concerned with going forward?
Yeah, so I think the overarching kind of key concern for students always is going to be kind of the way in which they're taught. We've seen a completely different way of teaching over the last few years, and getting the most out of their teaching experience is always going to be the key priority for students. But alongside that, there's quite a few concerns. So I think sustainability, we've seen great kind of steps forward over the last few years in sustainability. The opening of the new sustainable shop on campus is a great thing. We've got kind of Sustainability Week coming up, and that's a real key thing which students are looking forward to. I think another key thing for students will be kind of the digital skills, which I know is a priority for the university as well. But I think as we transition out of COVID and into kind of the new world, a lot of jobs are going to be remote, a lot of jobs are going to be mainly online. So making sure students have the skills to kind of compete in that industry and compete against other students is going to be something really important to students.
Thanks so much for all those comments, Jack. I really look forward to working with you and other Students' Union colleagues and our student representatives to take all those ideas and priorities forward next year. And this is a great opportunity for me as well to say a huge thank you to all of those students and staff who have worked so hard over the last year. And I'm really proud to be part of the university and to work alongside you all.
Really appreciate that, Helen, and thank you for everyone joining us today.